Imagine this. You wake up one morning to see headlines screaming, "The world's richest man ever was African." Not Elon Musk, not Jeff Bezos, not Rockefeller, but a man who ruled an empire so wealthy that his generosity literally collapsed the economies of entire nations. His name? Mansa Musa, and his empire, the Kingdom of Mali, once stood as one of the greatest powers in world history. Our story begins in West Africa, around the 13th century. Long before Europe's Renaissance or America's founding, mighty African kingdoms thrived, and Mali was one of the richest of them all. After the fall of the Ghana Empire, Sundiata Keita, a legendary warrior, united the Mandinka people and founded the Mali Empire around 1235 AD. Under his leadership, Mali became a center of trade, culture, and learning. A place where caravans loaded with gold, salt, ivory, and textiles moved across the vast Sahara Desert. But the man who would make Mali shine brighter than ever was yet to come. In 1312 AD, a young ruler named Mansa Musa rose to the throne. He inherited not just a kingdom, but an empire stretching from the Atlantic coast to modern-day Niger. Mansa Musa wasn't just powerful, he was visionary. He expanded trade routes, strengthened education, and built cities that attracted scholars, artists, and traders from all over the Islamic world. But here's where the story becomes almost unbelievable. In 1324, Mansa Musa decided to make a pilgrimage to Mecca, a journey that would change world history forever. He didn't travel quietly. He led an entourage of over 60,000 people, including soldiers, servants, and courtiers, and dozens of camels carrying hundreds of kilograms of pure gold. As he passed through Cairo, Musa was so generous that he gave away so much gold, it caused inflation that lasted for years. Prices in Egypt soared, all because of one man's generosity. Narrator, light humor. Imagine being so rich that your vacation spending disrupts entire economies. After his famous pilgrimage, Mansa Musa returned to Mali with architects, scholars, and artisans. He built mosques, schools, and libraries that turned Timbuktu into one of the greatest centers of learning in the ancient world. The University of Sankore became a hub of knowledge, with thousands of students studying astronomy, mathematics, and law. In an age when much of the world was in darkness, Mali was a beacon of light. Word of Mali's wealth spread far and wide. Arab historians wrote about it. European mapmakers began to include Mansa Musa on their world maps, drawn with a golden crown and a nugget of gold in his hand. For the first time, people outside Africa realized this continent was not a dark land, but one of extraordinary civilization and wealth. After Mansa Musa's death around 1337, the empire eventually weakened, torn by internal conflict and outside attacks. But his legacy never faded. He left behind not just gold, but a story of leadership, generosity, and African greatness. Today, Mansa Musa is remembered as the richest man in all human history. His wealth, if measured today, would be worth over $400 billion. The story of Mansa Musa and the Kingdom of Mali reminds us that Africa's history is not one of poverty and pain, but of power, wisdom, and prosperity. So the next time you hear about billionaires, remember, the greatest of them all ruled from the heart of Africa. If you enjoyed this story, hit that like button, share it with someone who loves history, and subscribe for more incredible stories from Africa's past.